Hey guys, today we are going to be doing one of the brand new designs that have just come out, which are going to be the shoe bling charms. So I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make one of these. I went ahead and put my 100 by 100 hoop on my machine, and you do want to use a medium to heavyweight stabilizer for this. The designs tend to be rather small, so the smaller the stitch out, you want your stabilizer to be a little bit heavier, especially too since the bling fabric is so thin. So I would recommend a medium to heavyweight stabilizer for this project. So go ahead, the first step is to do the placement stitching. The next step is to go ahead and lay down your bling fabric. This is vinyl from the Glitterbug Fairy. It's her thin flasher vinyl. So it's really thin, you can pretty much see through it, but it's perfect for these projects. Just cut out a little square, stick it over there, and we're going to go ahead and run the placement stitching. Okay, step 3 is to go ahead and let it run the rest of the design, anything that needs a stitch out on this top portion here. So with this one, it's all of the stitching I'm with the band, and then we will move on to the next step. Okay, once we have the entire front of the design stitched out, it's going to have a stop, or you need to make a stop placement on the next to last stitch. And you're going to want to take another piece of your stabilizer on the back of your hoop, spray a little spray on there if you need to, and then just lay that piece down. And we're going to stick it back on the machine and stitch out the next step. Okay, so that stitch there stitched on your stabilizer to the back, but it left a hole opening here so that you can slide in your flasher. And then the next step is going to be to put your back piece on. I like to use felt for that. And then you're going to run that last step. All right, so here is the back portion. So it's stitched on that little bit of extra stabilizer there. And now we're going to do the exact same thing. Spray the 505 spray here and lay our piece of fleece down, and then we're going to stitch around, and it's going to leave 2 holes on either side, which is how we're going to put in our shoestrings. Okay, I went ahead and took this off of the hoop. I have my flasher ready to go, and I am just going to cut this out and around. Okay, and now you're going to look for the spacing between the 2 pieces of stabilizer that we have, which should be on the right hand side of the design, to stick in your flasher, and make sure your flasher is the right direction with the lights flashing up. And you're going to put that flasher in between the 2 pieces of stabilizer. Stick that in there. Okay, so now you have a little hole here. So I would use either hot glue or fabric tape, and I'm going to use fabric tape on this to close up this portion of the hole, so the 2 pieces of stabilizer here. Alright, so this is the fabric tape I have. They sell it at any Hobby Lobby or craft store, and I just cut a piece around the size in this direction here and mash it down on the one end. Flip them off. And then just take that outer peeling off. Okay, and then we're just going to mash those 2 pieces together. And it actually fuses it pretty well together with that tape. So now your only opening should be between your fleece, or your felt rather, and now the second piece of the stabilizer. So that way your flasher is stuck in there really well. So you want to keep these holes open on either side, because that's where your shoestrings are going to go in. Alright, so once you've got them all cut out, It's actually a perfect size to put a pair of tweezers in between these two holes here to grab your shoestring. Okay, so we're going to pull that one through, which is going to be on the very bottom circle there to get it down on the toe of the shoe. And then all you have to do is thread the shoelace as you would. And if you notice any like openings here, you can always use more of this tape. Just cut little pieces, little strips, and stick them up against the stabilizer versus the felt, and then just squash it down, because you're gonna have a bigger opening on the side where we're putting that flasher in there. Or you can always stitch with your actual sewing machine down if you want that hole to be a little bit smaller on that side. But I just use the fusible tape. That way it's pretty quick and easy, and with kids, they're gonna run around and pull it off anyway, and you're just gonna have to redo it. But there it is on the shoe. How cute is that? So when they walk around, we are gonna be blinging around. Thanks for watching.